Sometimes I use language and music as an example to understand, to comprehend the norm creating process. How kinship society, an egalitarian society, anarchy, without hierarchical order, no class distinction or estate, how they are going to create their rules, their norms, their taboos, their normative structure is a problem. So in here, language could be a great example. A language making process is similar how a kinship society would create their normative structures as well. Can you imagine how we create a language in the first place? In a civilized society, it is easy to understand how they create their normative structures, their legal systems, their laws. Because, for instance, you can just check out their parliamentary discussions to understand the underlying reasons behind all those norms. But you can't do that in a kinship society. If you ask them, they wouldn't give you answers. They might tell you some legends about it, but they can't give you origin and the reason behind all those norms. So in such a problem, language is a great example. Language is also a normative structure. There are some grammatical rules and there are some words with their meanings, just like legal institutions and norms. So what is the origin and the reason of language? What is the language making process? You can't pinpoint exact date an exact person, a founder for those words or grammatical rules, because we create a language collectively as a society in a very long time and it evolves with us. As long as the society changes, the language would follow also. So the language also change with the society. It lives with us. Just like the normative structure of those kinship societies, their taboos are actually also changing in time, just like our legal structure are changing today. So this is an organic process. So they create all those norms, all those taboos, all those rules all together collectively and democratically. Actually, all those norms had to be just. But what is justice? It is sometimes hard to explain and give a definition about justice. But I can give you another example with music. Defining aesthetic is also tricky, like defining justice. But you would know what is aesthetic, what is beautiful, or what is ugly when you see or hear. For instance, listen to this. And now listen to this. Which one sounds better? You know, right? So maybe even though you can't define exactly the aesthetic behind music, you feel it. So does all those kinship society members also. Even though sometimes they can't define the justice, they feel it.